So we literally have taken offence because the farmer has blocked off the public footpath into the woods, different woods today. We thought we'd try and find a new spot.
Yeah, and it's not just blocked a bit off, it's just gone like the whole way round and round and round. Unbelievable, the length of the fence and the height.
Even the deer can't get into the woods,
No.
so it is a bit of b-roll of Zoe scaling the fence. It's about 8 foot high. It's very windy, which is a bit more wind.
A lot of wood down as well.
Yeah, a lot of bluebells, so would be nice here, but the trees are swaying up there, and don't fancy a tree on my head in the night, so we're going to try and have a walk around, see what's what.
So we have walked a bit further. I know it looks identical because it's kind of like all bluebells on the floor, and the trees are moving a bit up there. We're trying to decide whether to stay or whether to go and move somewhere else because we're having a few reservations, aren't we?
Yeah, we get that uneasy feeling. I think you should trust your spider sense. It just feels like everything's gonna, I don't know, come down and break your skull open.
Yeah, I'm just undecided. I'll just stay around for a little while longer and assess the situation because it sort of goes still and then it just goes really blustery and you can hear them all tapping together, and because there's so much down over there, we're just trying to decide whether it's wise or whether we should move somewhere a bit more, well, out of the way of the wind, I suppose.
"13 degrees today, probably our warmest day yet."
It is, isn't it?
And it's ironic that we haven't found anywhere to camp yet.
I know, yeah. It's kind of safer out here, isn't it? On the path, actually.
Sometimes it's just something just doesn't sit right, and I think you got to trust your senses.
To be fair, the trees were banging together quite loudly at times.
Yeah.
It's a little bit scary.
And to be fair, it's happened to Zoe. Zoe's had an uneasy feeling before.
Yeah, I always think go with your gut feelings. Cause,
but that was during sex, so yeah, the search continues. Right, we've decided to go to another woods because this one's shite. It's too windy.
It's just too windy.
There's just
too much deadfall.
There's nowhere. They used to be good. We've camped here before, but the Forestry Commission have been in and chopped lots of things down, left all the lower limbs on the ground, and it's yeah. And there's, just as we was walking along, the spot that we just came from, we had like a big crack and a thud.
Crack and a crash and
So
something went down.
Something big went down near where we were. It could have been where we stood, you never know. So might have been one of those times where trusting your senses was the right thing to do.
Yeah,
so
I think so.
But yeah, we're going to have a wander to the next woods, a couple of fields over, and yeah, hopefully camping there. Hopefully. I want a bloody camp tonight anyway. Be well disappointed if we have to go home. There we go, home sweet home. Not home, but our second home. Oh, that was a walk and a half.
It was. No bluebells here, sadly.
What should be sort of 10-20 minute walk turned into about like a 4-hour walk.
4 hours.
But at least it's flat and there's trees, and it's yes, right.
And stable trees, more importantly.
Hopefully stable. Well, I'm gonna have a chocky bar and a drink and start setting up, I think.
Here we go, tent setup, DD Superlight tap. We've got going on over the top, open at this end, and then we've got it so it's down at the back. Just a bit of shelter. We might drop the front a bit later on, like when we go to bed, but it'd be nice just to have it open for now. And then we've got the inner of the 3FUL Shangjing tent. Did I remember that right?
You did remember that. I've just spent 5 minutes teaching Zoe the name. Yeah, we've never actually slept in this tent, or the inner. We did a first look at it, but we've never actually sort of had a chance to take it out really, but thought we'd try it tonight.
Yeah, it makes a good sort of bug net tent. So yeah, it'd be alright. Does it like opens all the way with a zip like all the way around the edge, so it's quite cool actually. See how it goes.
Still bloody windy though.
It is, yeah.
Sunny though.
Sunny,
Sun's
yeah.
coming through. Firewood collected. Little fire there ready to go. So I just want to say a big thank you to Osprey for designing a bag for me. Well, it's almost like it's designed for me. Big massive gap between my back and the mesh. Now unfortunately, if you're regular to our videos, you'll know that my back gets sweaty when it's warm. Even in winter I do. I just suffer from it. Just my back just gets too hot, and the only thing to cool it down is for my body to sweat, and does me head in. It really does. Makes me uncomfortable, and it happens in winter and it happens in summer, even with you know, technical tops like Cool Max tops and things. So yeah, this like I say, this is the Osprey Rook 65. Nice big gap there. I mean, it's one of their cheaper bags, to be honest. It's not particularly expensive, but it's absolutely perfect for my needs. Not a huge amount of pockets. You've only sort of got 2 side pockets, your main compartment, one in the hood, and then one either side on the belt. But that alone, that big gap there is you know, it's worth it if you do suffer. So if you are interested in a full review of that at some point, please let me know. I'll stick a link in the description. I've taken some things out of there, so it's looking a bit slumpy at the minute, but I would recommend it if you are one of the sufferers. But you can see from my hand there how big that gap is between the actual rucksack and where your back sits. It's really awesome. Zoe had something similar, but it was from Vango, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a little tiny day bag, so it was about 20 litres, and I hated it because my back was freezing the whole time, so I sold it.
But it's ideal for me. I felt the wind blowing between my back and my bag, and it's been about 13 degrees today, and when we've been in the woods it's not been particularly windy. It's not felt windy. So, and Zoe felt my back earlier, I felt it was dry as a bone. So yeah,
it's a massive improvement.
It is, and it does make a big difference to your comfort, and I'm hoping it's the same during summer as well. But I will put a link in the description and possibly do more of a full review on that when I've used it a bit more. But this is its first outing, and so far so good.
Right, so Gareth heard an owl do its hooty owly thing, so time to light the fire.
That always means light the fire.
It always means light the fire in our world, doesn't it?
But I was going to light it anyway because I'm starving.
Oh, yeah. It's just like he was going earlier. He was going, shall I just like eat my bacon sprinkles by themselves because I'm that hungry? I was like, this is bad when you get like that, isn't it? We're like, I think, note to self, bring more food to the wood next time. More snacks, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm
Fire's
really.
lit, yeah.
I haven't been this hungry since, like,
Oh,
I don't know.
poor
since
thing. I
was
can
born.
just see you wasting away.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I feel thinner. I honestly do.
It's been like what? How long since your last ate?
About half hour. It was only a chocolate. No, it's probably more than half an hour. It's a chocolate bar, so it wasn't really filling.
It instantly feels cozier when you get that lit, doesn't it?
It does. It's really cold tonight.
It is actually really cold. I think it is.
I nearly bought my summer sleeping bag.
I know, laughably. And you know what's good about this is like it totally mocked me for bringing out the winter one. And you won't need that. You'll be too hot. And I went, I don't care. I'm taking it anyway, and brought his winter one downstairs as well. And then he packed it, so now he's happy about that.
Yeah.
And yeah, very happy and thankful about that.
Well, probably too warm still, but it's better than being too cold, I suppose.
Is, yeah, it's that borderline temperature at the moment.
Yes, the burger is on, and I can hear it sizzling already.
There we go. Tea already, look.
Oh, so good.
Even got, is it char grills, pita bread? No, it's not pita bread.
No, just wraps.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, something different. And there's my sweet corn peas and smoked tofu with some tomato in there.
Can't beat a bit of meat in your mouth, Zoe.
So they say.
So someone once asked, or they said, what's the point of having that insulation on your pan if you've not got a lid on it? Well, for starters, you can't eat it if it's got a bloody lid on it.
No, it's good because you can hold your pan without like having to. It's awkward eating like that, isn't it? It's like so much easier when you can just like actually hold your pan like that, I think.
We've had enough camping meals to know that even if you've not got a lid on,
Yeah.
it keeps it a lot warmer for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Because that heat's not being lost around.
And it's easy to make, isn't it? It's a bit of foil stuff.
Yeah, it's like this bubble wrap stuff, but
It's good. We have it like on our cups as well because it just keeps them warmer while you're drinking them.
it does. We have lids on
We
there.
do have lids on them, yeah. That's your lid.
Oh yeah, I want that back. She's on the booze already.
No, I'm not.
I wish we had some booze.
I know. On the cocoa.
Got the bigger fire going now.
Yeah, it's warmer.
I was going to keep the little fire, but someone's
Well, my argument was some of the logs were too big to go in the fire.
logs. That's not a log. It's a stick.
It's not a teeny tiny twig either, though, is
It's
it?
a small branch.
It's a branch. Well, they wouldn't fit in the small firebox, so
I brought the saw.
no.
You could give it some
We'll
wrist
just
action.
do this.
Yeah, fair enough. It's warm though, tell you that.
It's nice.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Can't be a good fire. Obviously, safety and all that.
Yeah, if it's off the ground. So
Yeah,
it's
if it's off the, I was just about to say, if you have to saw it off a tree or snap it off a tree, then you shouldn't really be having a fire. It's not a suitable place. But where there's an abundance of it on the floor, then it's, you know, not going to set fire to anything it shouldn't, like your car or a house or the ground. This is the life. Righty-ho, it's nearly 10 o'clock, so we're just starting to sort our shizzle out for the evening. Well, we're just about to get into the tent. Just drop the sides down of the tarp a little bit there, just in case it does rain tonight. I don't think it's going to rain, but just yeah, bit of an area for our boots and bags, and it should give us a bit more shelter. Man, what are you looking at?
See how much room there is for my boots, so they make sure they don't get wet if they're at that end.
Well, no, I'll tell you, we'll just put both pairs of boots on the log, then they're off the ground, well under the tarp.
I see this working well for you because you're like sleeping here, so you like swing out and get boots, go out. But I'm over there, so that means climb over you, get boots. Defeats the object of going out the other door.
They're never happy, are they? Really not.
I'm just making a point. I don't mind climbing over you in the night. I'm perfectly happy to climb over you in the night.
I'm not waking up in the night for rumpy pumpy. I've got my precious sleep. And the bag's just down that end there, so all cosy in there. Right, this is about gone out, so
yeah,
5 minutes and we'll be in there.
be in there, yeah.
Right, mid bed. Too warm.
Too warm.
Too
I'm
warm.
not too warm.
It's cosy in here. I forgot to say, this whole tent set up with a tarp and the inner's less than 1 kilogram. So, and we didn't bring any poles.
No, I didn't.
So nice and lightweight.
It is lightweight.
It is very lightweight. It's very, very lightweight, and the ends are waterproof as well on this inner tent. Good morning. 6 o'clock. Just having a pack away. Was making a brew, but I think fire's gone out.
It's just gone out.
Whoops. Been awake since not long after 5 and in the toilet, so I got up and stuck kettle on. So yeah, like I say, just having a pack away. Don't think we'll bother with breakfast this morning. Sun's out up there. It's up early.
It doesn't feel like the sun's out, does it?
It's quite chilly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plenty warm enough in the night though.
Yeah, it was warm enough, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice just looking out underneath the tarp. Righty ho, everything was there, fire was there, Zoe's there, and we're going somewhere else. So tune in to next week's episode for more something.
Something,
and some.
Yes. Don't know what we're doing next week yet.
And yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Sleep somewhere amazing tonight. Zoe normally says that, but she just forgot.
Bye. Like you took a breath.
Bye.
Bye.